Amanda Lawrence. Wayshowers. General update. Since January 2021, my own personalized path has been focused on soul embodiment. This is a path stage, in this collective ascension, where mind, heart and body are ready to consciously, in waking state, begin a journey to physically and energetically merge as the soul with a vessel add-on. I see my soul each day, at will. I see and work with the individualized light pattern soul creates, as its own soul signature, and I've been constantly merging this whole year to become it in the physical. But not there yet. It's not a quick process, it takes human will, silence and presence over a time period. It's conscious energetics at play as one. And why I've written and spoken less this year, knowing the highest thing I can do in service to all, is to become soul embodied with the soul frequency, yet with the human body here. The soul does not speak or listen to human speaking. Soul is white light constantly vibrating, passed on consciously to the matching reciprocal brain when there is mind, heart plus body coherence. Parts of the brain gradually get switched on, to translate the higher Hertz wavelengths of the soul, into decipherable coherent linear mind understanding. The two, human and soul, work as one, eventually in a coherent harmony. Soul embodiment stage means the need for more quiet, to be soul, in order to allow soul wavelengths to the brain to translate. In brain quiet mode. For this reason, I've been quieter this year. Whilst this has been my own stage, I've not written or spoken too much about it out loud. Because my aim has always been to step by step support many people higher and higher in their own consciousness, through their stages. To help, hopefully, increase the frequency of human beings on their journey, that can sometimes feel very isolating and very confusing once awakened. Especially since worldwide events of 2020. Update. In the last 6 weeks, I've received a couple of learning dreams about collective worldwide events. 1. A major surge of energy to come, for all. See below. Different to a vision in 2014 of a solar incoming one-off energetic. 2. How unawakened are being prepared to awaken. 3. I was given words depicted in the Bible, that I've personally never used or related to. Relating to a major timeline event and prophesy. I do not follow any one religion, but appreciate there is the deeper love shown within many teachings, that could unite all man-made religions. I've relayed in previous Wayshowers posts, points 1 and 2, but I've been knowing to not put out too much detail, that may easily create misperception and even unnecessary fearmongering. If a guardian here, there is an energetic seal in one's throat, that safeguards, as a guardian, the prophecies of events. The throat seal, effectively stops us from speaking certain revealed knowledge given for awareness. Additionally, before the start of soul embodiment stage, we begin to leave the polarity field and enter the sea of violet liquid magnetic light that I've already shared with you on a video last year. It is in this violet sea, that we learn and embody the wisdom of. There is a time to speak, at aligned timing, and there is a time to be silent, and say nothing, allowing many things witnessed to simply flow through. For this reason, there are many human subjects, I don't speak about or give energy focus to. Knowing it's not my own path to, knowing my path and what it does involve. Honoring that path and its service, which is the only reason I came here. Sharing yet also safeguarding parts. I am still unsure, if point 1, surge, is the same as the waking vision I had in 2014 of a major incoming solar energy. It could be the same, presented differently. Yet it could be two separate energy events. Meaning one initial event, surge, followed by a time period of experience and reflection for all, followed by the main event wave. 3 stages in other words. 2 separate energetic events would explain many other visions, learning dreams and other data downloads. But I am still very unsure. It is more accurate now, to look at the genuine and innate nature available within human hearts right now, and not focus on if a person is awakened or unawakened, or if a person knows certain things or doesn't. As I've said for many years, there are many unawakened that chose at soul level to wait until the final hour to awaken. When I speak of being of the heart, there are many unawakened, in 3D conscious experience, that are of the heart in their daily kindnesses, their care, their words, and their lifelong acts. Equally, in conscious waking state, there are awakened living in fear, some still serving self first, which is experienced as the separation of the one. In 2018, I was called within to go to Israel. I went not knowing how I'd pay for the trip. Just went in trust. Much energy work was done there. At a particular location, Sananda spoke these words, after explaining the elaborate distortions of meaning to the locations he had been to in Israel. He said, "I have shown many the way, yet they do not still see that the way is through their own heart. Please let that be absorbed as it relates entirely to each individual soul worldwide, that I point to in the next paragraph. See beyond a human, see their soul through your love." Future timeline based on recent data and past data given to me. After a surge of energy, there will be a period of time to be experienced by all of remaining humanity. It is a time period of reflection only, so not everlasting. In that timeline there will be 3 types of main human experiences, and millions of individualized variants in between. Type 1 consciousness as human, aware of what's happening. Receiving balanced inner guidance, in the now moment, day by day of what to do. They will follow it. These are Wayshowers in the sense that they are balanced, of high frequency, are being given the data of the bigger picture, and can help others in multiple ways. These people have recently been tested, by themselves, to learn to make the highest choices in service to all, to not play to any consciousness outside of them that is feeling less than or is unconsciously feeding off their energy. They are currently, after a period of time of energetic drain experience, now increasing their own energetic field, in service to all, for the timeline to come. They are preparing in a sense, increasing their endurance and ability to focus and maintain their energy hertz and stay in their own energetic field. These beings serve the whole as one. They will receive a heightened hertz consciousness to that of now. Type 2 consciousness as human, will at the time of the surge, experience confusion, and will ask for physical, mental or emotional assistance. They will possibly experience panic or anxiety. Fearful? These people will in good time be helped by Type 1, but only if it doesn't interfere with the inner guidance Type 1 will receive, to focus on immediately after the surge. Type 2 beings in truth are still focusing on their human personality first, not yet in service to all. The surge will shift their consciousness too, but they will be confused at first. They will come out of personality suffering, after the time period is over. They will not understand why a Type 1 being can't help them in the moment of need, not able to see the greater picure or guidance the Type 1 beings will receive, who are scattered all over the world. Type 3 consciousness as human, will not know they are experiencing a heightened distorted energetic to their consciousness, of what we could loosely label as malevolent, menacing. There is nothing anyone can say or do to help this Type 3 of human experience for their soul, except to stay clear of it, not go near, not try to interfere or explain anything, but to simply trust the time period is temporary. It won't last. Whilst I've outlined 3 main human categories chosen at soul level to be present at a future timeline upon Mother Earth, there are millions of individualized variants as we are all intentionally unique, with unique paths of experience for each soul. I wish to emphasize, the future time period I am sharing in some detail is temporary, as things must occur in stages, as per the divine design prophesied in many religions and walks of life. It is, in the greater design perspective, a necessary period, for humanity to reflect upon, whilst in it. So have faith, the best is yet to come. I have no current knowing of dates. But I am knowing I'm being shown in recent weeks points 1 to 3, for good reason based on my path of service to all. Now until September equinox. We have all been through, at times, a difficult few weeks. Individually, our higher consciousness has presented our unique scenarios, in order to choose highest choices. We have been learning to not instantly react from the personality mind, to the outer dramas of either the mass worldwide events, or the individual timelines of people close to us within our own creational field. Having traveled through this challenging time, we are now in an expanding period heading towards autumn equinox. Each year I speak of the harvest the month of September brings. We effectively can, or don't, move on a stage of our energetic path, based upon what we have sown/chosen during the last year. September is therefore a huge month of potential shift, unique to everyone, based on our own thoughts, actions, our heart, and the choices people have made for themselves. If I had one area of advice for now until 22 September, it would be to speak and act from the innate balance of timeless wisdom. Not react to the outer dramas and limitations the world stage may present. To not play, react, to the dream/illusion, but to see it as just a play/film for you to learn to master from consciousness level, by being in the balance and love from outside of it. Make each choice, from the heart, not the mind, and certainly not from fear. If fear arises, it's just an indicator there is something to look at within, the cause of that fear. That cause will be but a belief system to be smashed, and thus empower you more, and balance you more. Unburden you, to become lighter. Summary. Along ready no, please forgive the typos, but it is intentionally written, not spoken on a live, so that it may be translated into other languages, in order to benefit as many as possible. Please only take what resonates, and discard the rest. Please may I ask, if shared, to not take parts of this post out or highlight parts. There is enough fear in the world, and this post is a while coming, and as a whole post, shows the way of faith, love and compassion, in the hope it may empower you to love everyone as thyself. Love holds no fear, it is only love frequency at various octaves. One love. Amanda Lawrence. September 2, 2021.